Welcome back. And as I was saying, that this being a whole new week, it gives us time for a fresh start for many things, right? And as it is the spiritual month, and then it'll go on forward till at least November, we have so many exciting holidays to look forward to, so many exciting uh, festivals to look forward to. And right now, we are going through the phase of honoring our ancestors. So everything comes together to make us understand how much of it, goes into all of us being uh, participative for ourselves and for others, listening to others and hearing what they're saying, being heard or not being heard, how it impacts us. Let it all go away from our space so that we are able to help ourselves and others. Now, today I said that we are going to talk about listening. And this is about listening firstly to yourself and also about listening to each and every sound, vibration, energy, people, situations, circumstances, and anything else that you can think of. Even your plants. Are you listening to anything? There is a difference, as we all know, between just hearing and listening. So the point is when let's say, for example, you're working and the music is on. So it's playing softly. You've chosen, of course, soft music. So you've chosen that and it's playing in the background. And it is helping you work better. Now, what has happened here is you chose it and you are now listening to it. Similarly, if your children are listening to their kind of music, it may be jarring to you because you're hearing sounds, you're hearing noise. You are not able to penetrate further and go and see what is it that is helping that generation to connect. You have a helper and she comes to you and she says that, ma'am, I need a holiday tomorrow, or maybe I need to go half day today. And your instant reaction is, why? What has happened? So she may say a very simple thing. I just need to get my ID card approved and I need to get it done, because today the camp is there and the officials are coming. I just need to be there for my children so that as proof that I am the parent. Now that is a request she has made to you. Sometimes our reaction is, you've already taken so many holidays this month. How do you think this is going to work like this? Every second day you want a holiday. Now here, we have not treated that person as a human. We've not treated that person as another, being who needs support. And you may also say, how do I know you're telling the truth? So what did you do? Maybe you did not hear the urgency in her voice. I won't say here, maybe you did not listen to the urgency in her voice. And that could be misinterpreted. And your helper might say that this madam of mine is not helpful at all. I can't work with her because she is never supportive. That is a very base example. Haven't you heard it all the time? Why aren't you listening to me? Your children say it. Your toddler may say it, There may be a cry. When the baby is not able to speak, then we listen to every sound that the baby is making. Because we as parents are able to interpret what is their need for that moment and we try to fulfill it. But when the child starts talking, first it starts to learn how to blabber and it goes on talking and talking and talking and you're not listening to it. Sometimes you may be participative and that becomes conversational. And the child knows that he can get your attention because now you're listening to the child. And that can grow into a beautiful partnership. As the child grows, he knows that he's going to be heard because his mother or his parent listens. You see the connection? Will be heard because the parent is listening. Similarly, do you listen to your conscience or do you listen to what the messages the universe is giving you? There are so many ways that these messages are conveyed to us. It may be in a signboard which you see on the road. Drive safe, somebody is waiting for you. That's just a message on the board. And you are in a hurry because you're late. And there's a whole chain of events that is attached to it. If I'm late for the meeting, I'll not be able to participate, and then I'll be too stressed out, I'll be frustrated, so I have to drive fast. I have to reach on time. Maybe there were things that held you back at home. But suppose if you arrived a little late because you were safe, what will happen? All that your boss is going to say you're late, maybe in a very strict voice. And if you say, yes, I'm sorry, I accept I was late, my fault, honest truth, he will accept it. Okay, come on now, let's get back to the meeting. The clients are waiting or whatever else is happening. But if his saying you're late further aggravates you because you've already built up that stress and you've given the same reason, you don't feel heard because he did not listen to you. There are many examples that I can give you, even at home with your partner, in your relationships. At some point, you stop listening because you feel you're not being heard. Okay, if he doesn't listen to me, I'm not going to listen to him. I'm not going to do whatever he wants me to do. The body language changes, the thought changes, the approach changes. And what are you starting to do? You start harboring not only stress, maybe your relationship starts getting fragmented because both of you are not listening to each other. Yes, it could be a defensiveness action too. But what are you defending yourself against? If you are able to express openly with a lot of understanding and integrity and the truth and stand by it, people will listen. If not immediately, maybe after some days, after some months, because when you are talking, either with your body language or verbally, or trying to communicate just with your signals, it is important that the person that you're conveying it to is able to catch those signals. Don't you do it amongst friends? You've not spoken, but it has been heard because she was listening to those signals. So learn to listen, learn to share, learn to give, learn to contribute, learn to be able to stay with your truth and speak your truth. Because being deeply heard, that means when you are listened to, is one of the most powerful healing experiences a person can have. Because the sense of connection that comes when someone is truly listening without judgment or any interruption, it can help ease so many aspects of people's lives. It could help heal loneliness, sadness, or maybe their own inner struggles. And those inner struggles could be of any type, isn't it? So, are we ready for that? To allow ourselves to be the listener? Because when you allow yourself to be the listener, you are allowing yourself to make a soul connection of love with the other person, no matter who it is. And that soul connection can help you hold space, nurture the presence, that person's presence, your presence in their life. And the biggest thing of all, it can help bridge the gaps of disconnection. Whether it's with your home, your family, your relationships, your friends, your social circle, your anything that you want to do, even with yourself. As I said, when you stand in front of that mirror and talk to her, she is listening. And she will react to you as you want her to, because you are creating a soul connection with your own self. And we are blessed that we have such a powerful tool as Radical. Thanks to Radical Recitations, thanks to Soul's Love, which is just the cauldron of love where everything dissolves and everything evolves into love and happiness. And gratitude to Atman for bringing this in our lives. So today, we are not going to be takers, we are going to be givers. We are going to be the contributors. Okay? Let's learn also how to contribute in the process of listening. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Take deep breaths and with it, embrace love, faith, integrity, and breathe out resistances, reluctances, and stresses. Breathe in positive energy, positive approach, positive thoughts, and breathe out all those energies, vibrations, frequencies that block you or that do not serve any purpose. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Return to normal breathing. Invoke your healing masters, healing guides, healing angels, your higher consciousness, radical consciousness, faith consciousness, integrity consciousness, your teachers, mentors, gurus, guides, and your ancestors. Seek their support, seek their guidance, seek their blessings. As you learn and absorb with awareness how to start listening to your present, to your now. Become aware of your past, maybe the beliefs and conditionings, and even what your ancestors said. Be able to listen to all the messages and be able to understand how to connect with yourself and with all things around you in such a way that your continuous journey connecting to the prime resource energy and the superconsciousness becomes easy and effortless. Collect all your personal thoughts and energies wherever they are in the universe. Feel yourself getting centered and grounded. And when you feel centered, take a deep breath and recite with me or after me. With soul's love, I listen with my whole being beyond words into the heart of another. With soul's love, I listen with my whole being beyond words into the heart of another. With soul's love, I listen to my whole being beyond words into the heart of another. With soul's love, I offer my presence, allowing others to feel seen and valued. With soul's love, I offer my presence, allowing others to feel seen and valued. With soul's love, I offer my presence, allowing others to feel seen and valued. With soul's love, I turn inwards and listen to my own inner voice with kindness. With soul's love, I turn inwards and listen to my own inner voice with kindness. With soul's love, I turn inwards and listen to my own inner voice with kindness. With soul's love, I hold space for silent pain to be gently spoken by others. With soul's love, I hold space for silent pain to be gently spoken by others. With soul's love, I hold space for silent pain to be gently spoken by others. With soul's love, I release the need to fix and simply witness with compassion. With soul's love, I release the need to fix and simply witness with compassion. With soul's love, I release the need to fix and simply witness with compassion. With soul's love, I honor every story shared with reverence and grace. With soul's love, I honor every story shared with reverence and grace. With soul's love, I honor every story shared with reverence and grace. With soul's love, I trust that being heard can begin the healing. With soul's love, I trust that being heard can begin the healing. With soul's love, I trust that being heard can begin the healing. With soul's love, I choose to be the ear and the heart and open space for connections. With soul's love, I choose to be the ear, the heart, and open the space for connection. With soul's love, I choose to be the ear, the heart, and open the space for connection. With soul's love, I see listening as a sacred service to humanity. With soul's love, I see the listening as a sacred service to humanity. With soul's love, I see the listening as a sacred service to humanity. With soul's love, I hear what is said and what is unspoken. With soul's love, I hear what is said and what is unspoken. With soul's love, I hear what is said and what is unspoken. With soul's love, I show others that they are never alone in their experiences. With soul's love, I show others that they are never alone in their experiences. With soul's love, I show others that they are never alone in their experiences. With soul's love, I am present even in the silence. With soul's love, I am present even in silence. With soul's love, I am present even in silence. With soul's love, I receive others without judgment, agenda, or impatience. With soul's love, I receive others without judgment, agenda, or impatience. With soul's love, I receive others without judgment, agenda, or impatience. With soul's love, I listen with my eyes, my heart, and my intuition. With soul's love, I listen with my eyes, my heart, and my intuition. With soul's love, I listen with my eyes, my heart, and my intuition. With soul's love, I make space for emotions of others to be honored and held. With soul's love, I make space for emotions of others to be honored and held. With soul's love, I make space for emotions to be honored and held. With soul's love, I listen to the quiet voice within, guiding me with truth. With soul's love, I listen to the quiet voice within, guiding me with truth. With soul's love, I listen to the quiet voice within, guiding me with truth. With soul's love, I hear cries for help behind the masks of strength. With soul's love, I hear the cries for help behind the masks of strength. With soul's love, I hear the cries of help behind the masks of strength. With soul's love, I let empathy lead my interactions. With soul's love, I let empathy lead my interactions. With soul's love, I let empathy lead my interactions. With soul's love, I affirm your voice matters, your feelings matter, you matter. Excuse me. With soul's love, I affirm your voice matters, your feelings matter, you matter. With soul's love, I affirm your voice matters, your feelings matter, you matter. With soul's love, I honor my own need to be heard and ask for support with courage. With soul's love, I honor my own need to be heard and ask for support with courage. With soul's love, I honor my need to be heard and ask for support with courage. With soul's love, I cultivate relationships rooted in deep listening and shared presence. With soul's love, I cultivate relationships rooted in deep listening and shared presence. With soul's love, I cultivate relationships rooted in deep listening and shared presence. With soul's love, I create a sanctuary of understanding around me. With soul's love, I create a sanctuary of understanding around me. With soul's love, I create a sanctuary of understanding around me. With soul's love, I awaken the power of presence in every moment. With soul's love, I awaken to the power of presence in every moment. With soul's love, I awaken to the power of presence in every moment. With soul's love, I become the safe place where others feel free to be real. With soul's love, I become the safe place where others feel free to be real. With soul's love, I become the safe place where others feel free to be real. Stay in this space. Absorb the messages of soul's love to listen as it has interpreted in so many ways, entering your mind, body, and soul, and becoming part of every cell, every fiber, every muscle, every tissue, every organ of your body. Feel yourself vibrating to the pulsations of your ability to listen. Feel yourself relax and emotionally, spiritually, socially understand that we must first listen within to our own unmet needs, our silenced voice, our longing for connection, and from that inner listening, we grow the capacity to truly hear and listen to others. So, become a good listener, because when someone is saying to you, "Are you listening?" what it means is, do I matter to you? And these affirmations are a call to answer, yes, you matter to me deeply. But first, let yourself matter to your own self deeply. Feel these vibrations. Feel them aligning you, synchronizing you. And when you feel a sense of completion, totally aligned and totally synchronized, affirm with me, I peacefully progress in my life, building my courage and grace to listen to myself and others. I peacefully progress in my life, building my courage and grace to listen to myself and others. I peacefully progress in my life, building my courage and grace to listen to myself and others. Make these affirmations a part of you. Practice it to master the art of listening because you're releasing so much. And with this affirmation, you are absorbing that courage, the wisdom, the grace, the integrity to listen to yourself and others. And when you feel a sense of completion, take a deep breath to absorb it, retain it, and you can open your eyes. Take your time. Yes, Seema?
So a very good morning, and I'm so grateful that you took up this topic today because for the past few days I've been having a little bit of pain, and sometimes in my left ear, sometimes in my right ear, and I know it's all to do with listening. And I mean, I do R5, I do whatever, but it's recurring. So I
Mhm.
mean, so whatever is there, so it needs to be but with this recitation, one thing that came to me was that sometimes you want to, and the other person means something more than what they are putting in words, but uh, you are unable to.
Mhm. So, in a good way or in a bad way?
No, in the sense that obviously it is not in a good way because uh, you are not interpreting, or you could be interpreting the unspoken words incorrectly.
Yeah, you
So
said
what do you do?
you said it. You interpreted the unspoken words incorrectly. Now, the point is, whatever the person has said to you, take it
Yeah.
as it comes. Why do you need to add your expectation and judgment that there is more behind it? If there is more behind it, maybe a taunt or maybe something else that they're keeping from you, that is their story.
No,
Because,
I don't mean the negative aspect only.
okay,
What I meant was that even if, well, I'm right now talking about my son,
huh,
because boys are not always very forthcoming
huh,
in expressing what they really mean or whatever.
yeah.
So, as a mother, I know there's something more. So that is it. And, I want to develop that ability to be able to do so, where I can,
So, you know that we are wired differently and men are wired differently.
yes,
Okay, it's easy to say men are from Mars and women are from Venus. So you see, their wiring does not allow them to be very expressive.
yes,
Okay, because that is the feminine part of the yang, and that in any case is small in them, and that comes out in different ways. It may be just a gesture. It may be just, a compliment here and there. It may be just saying, something like, "अरे आपने बड़े दिनों से, I don't know, कढ़ी नहीं बनाई," something like that.
yeah,
That is just their expression. I mean, maybe you are expecting, not expecting, thinking that they should express better by saying, "Mom, why don't you make curry for me? I love it when you make it." But when he has just said that, "Hey, you haven't made curry for a long time," that itself is the complete gesture of how much they value what you do for them and what you are, giving to them. That is their love, that is their interpret, and you need to be able to interpret the unspoken without questioning yourself that am I not able to understand? Or, as we say, they give you that much, take that much, don't try to go beyond it, because then you are interfering in their personal space, which is wired differently. And if they see it as interference at some point, they will back off and they will not talk anymore anyway. So just listen to the silent gestures, the body language, the words, the way they are spoken, or even unspoken, as we talked in the recitation. So that is how it is. And yes,
Okay.
somebody says men are difficult to understand. Ask the men. They say women are difficult to understand. It's the same
Yes.
thing. Why? Because our interpretations and the way we can sort of expand things beyond just the normal is a gift that women have, right? So if you notice, all the people who are very creative, very artistic, or very much, in the fields which suit women, are very feminine in their gestures or in the way they talk or in the way they may not definitely deliberately be gay or otherwise, but most of them, their creative abilities only come because their feminine part is more active in them. So instead of, okay, Shweta, that's okay. Thank you for being here. So instead of trying to interpret it, that why, adding the why, leave it. Take as much
Okay.
as it comes, and you will see it building all the more. If you take one step and get it concluded and add value to that. Now, I'll give you an example from my own thing. Like my own son, he has to travel to India very often with his work. Okay. So he will land not in Delhi, in Bombay and Mumbai. And after 2 days, he'll ring me up and say, oh, I'm in Mumbai and I've been here for 2 days, blah, blah, blah. Now, will I feel upset? Are 2 din ho gaya? He hasn't told me also. Why didn't he tell me? And things like that. No, it's okay. Okay. Then what happens? The conversation takes up from there. And then we are able to have a very healthy, very fruitful, and very satisfying conversation, because after 2 days, he got free. And his first thought was, let me call my mother. That is what comes to me. Instead of he landed and he came here and he was for 2 days and he didn't call me. No. Then I can ask him, okay, how were the 2 days? What happened? What work? What, etc. And he will happily tell me. Correct. Instead of me saying, you came for 2 days and you didn't even call me. Don't you think I'm sitting here waiting for your call? I'm all alone and I keep waiting for your call. What have I done? I've damaged what little enthusiasm was building up. Let me call my mother and speak to her. He might say, what's the point of calling you? Every time I call you, you start the same thing. Haven't we heard it many times from children? What's the point of telling you anything? You do this or you spoil this. And then you say, I don't spoil it, but it happens. We have to learn to listen. Does that give a clarity, Seema?
Yeah, it
Okay,
does. Yes.
wonderful.
No, because, yeah, what I take back from this is not try to interpret and just
Absolutely.
wait for them to open up and tell what exactly they were trying to say.
You see, it's like baby steps all your life. They will continue to open up only when you give them that freedom to breathe, so that they know that, okay, I have opened up step one. It's not a conscious thing that they do. It's something, it's just there. That's what they are. Children,
Mm.
men. It's not being done deliberately. Okay. So
Yeah.
same thing as I said today, that if he calls me after 3 days, at least then we are able to have a conversation for 1 hour. Isn't that more fruitful, instead of me saying that, okay, well, you're here, so what's happening? What happening? Okay, I'm going for a meeting, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't help.
Mm.
That 1 hour is more fruitful because I listen to myself, I listen to what the universe gave me as a message, and I listen to what is happening around me, and I got what I needed to hear from it. Valuable quality time. That's what I value. I don't
Yeah.
value him being every minute with me. What is he thinking? Why is he doing this? Why has he not done this? Blah, blah, blah. So that makes all the difference. Valuable time, quality time, and quality conversation. Because
Mm.
they're not kids anymore. They're grown up adults. Correct?
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I
Yeah.
hope this helps others also. Yeah, thank you, Seema, for this question. I'm sure a lot of women, mothers do have similar questions. Yes, Ramandeep?
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning.
Um, yeah, this topic is very, very important to me because whenever my son is talking and I want to listen to him, and most of the times I'm not listening, and he does say, "You are not listening to me." And I've just realized nowadays it's very difficult to listen. And if people are not talking the way I want them to, if they go into details, I don't listen, I just drift away. So, but more than that, I had one question because few days back we had a recitation on bearing the brunt, and I remember one of the statements was that, if people are constantly, telling us about their problems, and then it was like, why do we even need to be in a situation where we are listening to them and bearing that brunt? So that had hit me hard that time because I am in a situation where I feel that one of my friends who's been with me is always talking just negative things, always like same stuff, but every day for years. And then that day I was just thinking, yeah, it's so true. Why am I in a situation where, I'm letting somebody say the same thing? But today, when we're talking about listening, so I don't know that, which side I should be on.
What is your reaction when she talks to you? I mean, in terms
In
of.
the beginning, for many, before radical and all, I used to try to help her. And but now I just feel that it is her choice to be in that situation. And in between, I was also trying to rescue her. Then I realized that aspect of me. And now I'm not really. I'm just shirking it away. कि कुछ भी बोले कि ठीक है, just she said it because she has to say every day the same stuff.
Mhm.
So then sometimes I feel I'm not even being empathetic. I'm not even listening to her when she's saying this.
So if this is something that is being repeated every day, same thing, if it is the same thing, you are allowing it in your space and then it is impacting you. You may be silently feeling irritated also. Okay.
Yes.
So you're harboring irritation, etc., which is not needed because you are you're not even trying to be detached to it. But indifference in the sense, okay, I'm just listening to it and all that, that has an emotion to it. And that emotion is, as I said, irritation or just sheer disgust. Yeah, why is she talking the same thing again and again? Correct.
Yes.
What is your truth? What would you like to do in this situation? What do you think you would like to do? Let me ask you this.
I have what I've done is that earlier even I used to talk about my stuff, anything that has gone wrong. Now I deliberately try not to talk about things that are not right and try to look at things that are better, hoping that, it'll inspire her. And to some extent, I feel it has.
Mhm.
And that is what I can say.
So why don't you show her the mirror? Which means if this is something that she is repeating every day, she needs to hear some hard truths. When you're listening to a person, it doesn't just mean being a sympathetic ear. You have to be empathetic. And empathy means that showing the mirror to the person, listen, buddy, you've been repeating this every day of your life. That means you're holding on to it. What is the point? How is it serving you, etc., whatever? I don't want to add words to you. The point is, listening also means being able to guide, being able to, sort of share, being able to tell the other person the truth, because that is your truth. And that comes from a space of detachment, not in a space of bearing the brunt or just listening, and then getting more irritated or frustrated. Oh my God, here she calls again, and now she's going to just talk about herself. That is also not a good feeling. That means you're not being a true friend. She may be upset for a day or two, maybe
Mm.
even for a month, But then she'll realize that, okay, I need to take charge of my life. She has to take charge of the negatives, which are her negatives, and she has to take them back or let them go. That is her story, not yours. Now you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Great,
I'll
great.
try that. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
that's the point. So then, okay, let me just read what people have written. Thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you. I love you too. Sheetal has gone. Usha, lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Sri Vidya, thank you. Sri Isha. Yes, Darshana, men are difficult, so are women, as I explained. And
One second, Aarti. I have a query to ask.
yeah, sure.
Right?
Just a minute. Let me just read. I'll just come to you.
Sure, sure.
Adri, thank you. Yes. Yes, Bina, tell me. Yeah, Bina.
First of all, thank you for this wonderful session. The other day, I was not in a phase to listen to you. Whereas at the end, when you were asking me, how do you feel? More than twice. Uh, and I could digest what I mean, I should have said. Whereas at the end, oh, that energy of yours somewhere helped me. Although I was going through tough time, even now I'm going through it. I mean, the concerned person has come, whereas it still needs to be sorted. Whereas I could understand that I need to calm down. I need to listen to my voice inside.
Good.
I don't know what magic happened, Aarti. Although things are the same, I feel that restlessness has gone.
Lovely. I
Uh,
think all of us are going to clap for you for this. That's wonderful, Bina. Keep it up. Keep it
Thanks
up.
to you, Aarti. I mean, literally thanks because repeatedly you asked me, how do you feel? How do you feel? I can only help you with respect to that energy. And trust me, I was, today's session, whatever, from beginning till end, whatever you have said, it somewhere answered me, although whatever it is, but still I have a question to ask in the
Yeah.
sense as the matter is remains unresolved, and I have also talked to him over phone. Okay, so it's basically that marketing technique. I feel
Bina,
somewhat
can I
stuck,
just
and
yes, now
how
listen,
do I handle
listen,
myself and them?
listen to me, okay?
Yeah,
What
please.
you are talking, because you are in such a sensitive space because of your either circumstances or the situations or emotions that you have been experiencing till now. Let me tell
Yeah,
you, whatever this marketing gimmick or the way they try to talk, all of this is common to all of us. Okay, we all
yeah,
go through the. No, hold on. We all go through the same techniques by everyone, whether it is for, in your case, hearing aids. I mean, even for a lot of others, I'm sure if it is hearing aids or spectacles or anything else that they're buying, whether it's a fridge or a TV or something that is not working, we all get troubled and harassed by all these gimmicks and marketing people, and they keep sending us, if you want to improve this, take this, do this, etc. Can people raise their hands to say if they agree with me so that Veena understands that it is not something uncommon? It happens with all of us. Yeah, it is with
I
all of
agree
us,
with you.
Veena. Yeah, it is with all of us. Okay. So don't make that a monster for yourself. Only thing important is you have to learn to be firm. And firm means being firm with your own self, being grounded, not being restless all the time, which you said you're not feeling that much. See, if you're not restless, you move towards positive approach in life. Okay. So when you start allowing yourself to be positive, and this is positive, positive doesn't mean, oh, I'm positive, I'm positive. No, I do not let restlessness you know, influence me. I'm feeling better. Stay with that feeling and grow with that feeling. So that will keep helping you. So forget all the marketing gimmicks, forget what they're doing. Whatever is needed, get that done, and that's it. Everything, even we have problems. I mean, I know in my family, two people have hearing aids. and they have had to take many chakkars, many times go to the, to the shop, online, and then everything is done with remote, etc. These days, remote, online, they do it, etc. They reset it because things
Yeah.
are so advanced now. So don't forget about your hearing aids. The more you don't think about it, the better it will get for you. Okay?
Yeah. So anything that you would like to say for me to say, I understand that I need to, be with my own self, grounded, and to move forward with positivity. However, any affirmation or anything that you would suggest for me to be with,
So
so
I
that it calms my
with
mind,
soul,
because see, my ears are very important for any interview or anything.
with soul's love, I graciously allow myself to remain positive and in the now. Can somebody write it in the group so that she can take it? With soul's love, I graciously allow myself to remain positive and in the now. Okay?
No, I got it. With soul's love, I graciously allow myself to remain positive and in the now.
Yeah. Keep saying this as a mantra. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you, Arti. Have
You're
a great day.
welcome. You're welcome. Anyone else? Any other questions? Any experiences? Any thoughts you'd like to share? We'll call it up now. It's already 11. No? All right.
Yeah, hi, Aarti ma'am. Can we just repeat the recitation again? With soul's love, I graciously allow myself to be positive
And in the now.
and in the now. Thank you so very much, ma'am.
You're welcome. All right, all the best. The recording will be available on YouTube only. So I'll post the link again in the group. And if you want to keep doing it again, you can get it from there. All right. All the best, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.